Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, live on DC, back on TalkShoe.com after all the craziness in the ballyhoo, and now everything seems to be working. And that's a good thing. Sorry. Setting up the mic a little more, make everything more comfortable. Yes. Now everything is back on the comfortable ride. And how y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this Thursday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between? I hope you all are having a pretty good weekend. I'm having a very good week so far. Very positive feelings, very positive vibes. I know a lot of people are still a little bit shook and a little bit stirred about what's going on, the craziness right now. But hopefully, I think the shock and everything has calmed down, hopefully, and we all will find a way to bridge those gaps and try to reconnect the whole you and the United States and such. My hope is, but it could be wrong, or maybe I'm just like Nero and playing the fiddle while the world burns. You make the call. But anyway, just because the world's burning doesn't mean there's actually not good stuff around it. Let's go to good stuff. Let's take a look at Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground Aztec Warfare 3. What a match. What a show. It was everything what the Royal Rumble wishes it could be. And actually, it kicked so much ass. It just feel like, what? WWE couldn't top this even if they wanted to. That's how kick-ass this is. Yeah. And, well, we're going to start off here. Let's start off. We start off here. We have a nice Dario Cueto. Dario Cueto and Johnny Mundo backstage. Very good segment here. It shows that Mundo tells Dario that he is not only going to be the man who is the Gift of the Gods champion, which he defeated Sexy Star, I think it was last week, but he will be not only the Gift of the Gods champion, but also the Lucha Underground champion, as he will defeat Dario's brother, Matanza, in this. And as off to Mondo's side is one of the Worldwide Underground, Talia, as she is filming the documentary of this greatness of Johnny Mundo. And I like the fact it was in the spurs of the camera and the regular way they film. Seriously, the way they film it, it feels, again, this noir type of feeling of, this whole, that visual feeling of like the heavy-handedness of drama and this soap opera aspect. But wrestling wishes it could, wrestling should be, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Anyway. Alright, it looks like he will, but if he doesn't win the Aztec Warfare tonight, he will cash in the Gift of the Gods Championship and challenge the winner for the Lucha Championship, and cash in that the championship and challenge the winner of the winner of Aztec Warfare the next week. But, but then you know what? Dario's like, okay, guess what? He believes he's the best in the world, but I'd have his doubts. But you know what? You want to prove it? Okay. Grabs a piece of paper Mondo's holding, says he has number 12. He's going to enter number 12. He rips the one part out and says, you're now entering at number 2, and said that he will square off with his brother Matanza first. and he's like, you know what? After what my strong and monstrous brother does to you tonight, you will not be fighting for the championship next week. Oh, no. Instead, Mondo, you'll be fighting for his life. And Mondo said, effort, turn the camera off. And then we get into Aztec Warfare as Matanza takes on his first victim, Johnny Mundo. And, well, this was, as you expected, Mondo is, he's quick, but Matanza is just so powerful and strength and just completely annihilates him. Matanza goes for German, like he went for German suplexes, goes for just continues just every type of offense he tries. Mondo tries, he can't do anything. He just catches Mondo once goes for a springboard crossbody, but Matanza catches him in midair and choke slams the boy. And I'm like, and then you just like it just establishes that legitimately nothing can stop this machine. And next up, the next one who comes down is Son of Havoc. Excuse me. As Son of Havoc comes down as number 3, and Havoc just comes in, takes down, does a nice double stomp of Matanza. By the way, Aztec Warfare is basically a match that has 20 people in it. And the only way to be eliminated is through pinfall or submission. No over the top rope. There are no rules. It is only violence and bloodshed. Yes, that's pretty much Aztec Warfare, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, this is my first time watching it. It was amazing. You have Son of Havoc, just doing everything he can do, and but yeah, he can't take down Matanza. Um, but yeah, then you have next up is Jeremiah Crane. Sammy Callahan is as he once was, and now he comes down in running bicycle kicks. And you have Havoc, Mondo, and Crane connect triple thrust kicks in stereo, just right big kicks right to the Matanza's face, and he had to go outside. But yet he was resting, and while he was resting, Pentagon Dark comes right down, walks down to the ring, and then walks down the ring, sees Matanza, super kicks him right in the face, knocks him down. Probably, honestly, one of the best highlights of the match, right there. Could be one of the best highlights in Lucha Underground, and that's saying something this year. And then we have a commercial break, and next we have the next one is PJ Black, the Dire Wolf, comes in and with a nice comes in nice, hits a nice coast to coast to Son of Havoc, and PJ Black hits up with a springboard moonsault and a pop up cutter. Oh yeah, then you have see who was it? There was like anyway, it's the Worldwide Underground. The two members of the Worldwide Underground continues to double team Crane Havoc, and then you have Mariposa, the sister of Mario the Moth, comes in as a seventh entrant, and you have Pentagon meanwhile choking Matanza with a cable cord. Mariposa drops Havoc with a Samoan drop. Crane kicks, but yeah, just by the way, you have ladies in here too. I love that too. It's just like they say, anybody who wants to come in, anybody who's anybody, which will be important later. Anyway, you'll have Plants Mariposa with the nice J. Seriously, Jay Driller was great. But then Matanza comes in, hits a deadlift German suplex, and Crane's out. And then you have Mariposa and Matanza doing a nice little stare off. And Matanza says, nope, and just choke slams him. And then Rey Mysterio is the 8th entrant, rocking the dreads, coming down to the temple and to the match to see he can win become a Lucha Underground champion. But before he can get in the ring, PJ Black and Mundo drags him out of the ring, and you have Mysterio do a great sequence. Mysterio ducks a clothesline from Mundo, connects a nice tilt toward head scissors, and just takes both of those guys out. Seriously, Mysterio looks more crisp. in on Lucha Underground, as I see him since I haven't seen him this crisp since maybe back in 2009 or 10. Rey Mysterio looks and looks like he's having really fun. This energy, I really think he's doing a really good job. I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see more of what his storyline possesses in Lucha Underground. And then you have him and Pentagon Dark 101. And then, meanwhile, the Worldwide Underground crawls under the ring. Maybe they'll get trapped, and then they are trapped by Hornswoggle. Going to have to do a segment of the Little People's Court. But no, that'd be silly. Oh gosh. Um, and then you have Pentagon and Mysterio going at it, really good stuff. And then you have Dr. Wagner Jr. with uh, Famous B and the nurse at ringside coming down there. And then you had Dr. Wagner, a very experienced wrestler coming down there. And but yet Wagner and Pentagon begin to take down Mysterio, and then Mysterio just takes out both with a nice slingshot arm drag. And he takes down Wagner with a slingshot arm drag, and then you have a nice pop up Hurricane with two Pentagon, and then you have Wagner just toss Mysterio outside, and then you have Mighty the Moth come down into the ring as the 10th entrance, and then you have Matanza just tosses Havoc aside, and then Martinez comes in and just slaps Matanza, which proves that he truly is insane, and then just went upon just go in and he had a nice little jump kick to Matanza, and Martinez clotheslines him. Martinez clotheslines Matanza to the outside, and Martinez connects with the suicide dives, and let me tell you, this was the Moth looked pretty well here. It looked really good. And then, but then Matanza comes back and whips Martinez into the steel guardrail. And then you have Jack Evans come back in. The three people to the Worldwide Underground as Evans takes down Wagner. And then just taking down Havoc. And then the Worldwide Underground takes down Havoc and pins him 1, 2, 3, and then it looks like he is eliminated. Son of Havoc is eliminated, but yet Sexy Star comes out. The next one is the next entrant to this craziness, this madness that is Aztec Warfare. And as the Worldwide Underground is now basically taking out Sexy Star, just jumping her one by one. Just all three just completely jump us, just completely just jump her. Amanda tosses Star into Martinez on the outside. Evans cuts it with a nice moonsault to Martinez and Matanza on the outside. Mondo falls out with a nice spinning corkscrew off the top rope. And then after that, you have Ricky Mandel as the 13th entrance. And then Brendan Agard just goes in and just plants with a package power driver. And he looks like he was going to do the whole break in the arm, which I haven't seen him all. I mean, we did see him once this season, but I would love to see. I was like, he's going to do a break in the arm. And then Black Lotus appeared, a faction of ninjas. Pretty much, yeah, I think they're pretty much ninjas. And someone out there, Spoonie, just went into a fit. The Spoonie one went into fits of murderous rage. But there was no truck for this time, as pretty much all of them, the Lotus came in and just took down distracted, but hit some nice moves on Pentagon Dark, and then one of them, one of the fine little ninjas, hits a nice the Sunset Flip powerbomb, and Mundo gets the pinfall, and he is offensively eliminated. Pentagon Dark is out. But it looks like Pentagon Dark has some very interesting issues with the Black Lotus. Yeah, that's going to be really good. I can't wait to see that. And then you have PJ Black scores a pinfall on Mandel, and he's eliminated. And Marcela Sangria is the 14th entrance, and Matanza just hits him with the War for the Gods, and that was pretty much it. And then Famous B comes in at the 15th entrance, and then Famous B trying to make wants to be the agent of like, hey man, hey, Famous B with you, hey man, talking to Ray Mysterio like, hey, I want to be representing you, baby, because 100, 192, get fame. That's what it is. It is. I gotta make sure I get this right, people. I gotta get this right. Famous B. 423, get fame. That's what Famous B is gonna do. That's what he does for you. 4-1-4-2-3, get fame. But Rey Mysterio doesn't want that. He's like, no, he wants a little 619, and there it is. Hits it, boom, and still gets yep. Looks like but yeah, before he can finish off Johnny Mundo as he was about to get hit for the 619, the Mario Morph returns and drags Mysterio out of the ring, and Martinez clotheslines, takes down Mundo himself over the top rope. But then Mysterio comes in with a nice sunset flip to score the pinfall, and Martinez is officially eliminated. Sorry. The Mac comes in, the 16th entrance, and then he's Martinez. He tries to start himself, but the Mac's like, screw it, stunners him. Hits him with a stunner, and then Mac comes out with a nice somersault to take down the Worldwide Underground on the outside. And then you have Sexy Star launches Evans into a collection of stools at ringside. Why are there stools there? Because it's Lucha Underground, and stools are more comfortable than chairs. Anyway, Joey Ryan comes in, the cock of the walk, as it were, comes in, and you see, meanwhile, he comes down, and Mac body slams Mondo onto a collection of chairs. Nice. And Joey Ryan handcuffs himself. And then you have, and as he handcuffs himself, and it looks like he's gonna be safe, and then he's gonna chill out and watch everyone else kill each other, and then become the next Lucha Underground champion. Mil Muertes walks down and now has become, after defeating Prince Puma in Grave Consequences, Mil Muertes walks down to the ring, and guess who's in his way? Joey Ryan, as he tries to get out of the ring. He's trying to get out, but then in the end, Mil Muertes helps him out. Actually, Mil just rips out the cuffs, and then Ryan hits Ryan with the flatliner. And 1, 2, 3, Ryan, Joey Ryan is gone. It looks like 88% of the fan base ain't gonna help you out now, buddy. Anyway, and then you have Matanza as well hits the gift to the gods to Dr. Wagner, and he's officially eliminated. And then they just begin to look at each other as Matanza and Mil Muertes stare at each other. One a former champion, the current one. Two monster horses coming in and battling into bros. And meanwhile, Cobra Moon is the 19th entrant, and she doesn't really do much. She just sit there and near the commentator's booth for a while. And Mil Muertes launches Matanza into stools. Evans just taking down the Mac with a sleeper hold, but then it tries to take him down, but then he drops Evans with a stunner, and then Evans was pinned by the Mac. And the Mac kept going as he just hit PJ Black with a stunner, and PJ Black is now gone. And then the last one in, Drago is the final entrance, and what he do? And then Cobra Moon comes in, hits a Hurricanrana, and tries to take down Drago. But then, and now with all the entries there, now we're gonna see what's gonna happen. As Johnny Mundo and Matanza are still there. The first two people who started Aztec Warfare are still there, ladies and gentlemen. Mac takes down Mundo with his boot, Mil Muertes hits a power driver on Matanza on the outside, and yet that's still not enough to take down the monster. Drago hits a nice crucifix and on Cobra Moon, and she's gone. Bye. She didn't really do much in the matches. They were building this whole confrontation up with Drago and Cobra Moon, and it looks like it didn't really amount to much. Hopefully, next couple weeks they will actually do some things with that, but who knows? Yeah, they will. But anyway, Drago tries to go for a nice cross body, but Drago just lays him out with his big, powerful moves. Just rush up his door and just boom. That was it. And Drago was just officially eliminated. Just 1, 2, 3, he's out. It's over. And then Mysterio tries to take down Matanza with a nice some rights and some lefts. Mysterio goes for a springboard cross body, but Matanza catches him in midair, and he drops Mysterio with a Samoan drop. Then Miyamoto with the Reaper's Trident on Matanza. Then Sexy Star with a cold breaker on Matanza. The Mac follows up with a stunner, and Mundo with a springboard lariat. And then a 619 on Matanza. And then, but yeah, it looks like Baby Matanza and the monster is finally going to go down. But no, it doesn't. But Matanza catches him. And it looks like, you're like, oh no, he's going to end Mysterio. Mysterio's going to be destroyed. But no. Matanza, but yet Mysterio hits a nice little sun slip power bomb and hits Matanza, and that is a 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio ends the reign of Matanza. Matanza is officially eliminated, and Matanza goes back and he sighs a bit. He goes back into the locker room and feels sad. But no, that doesn't happen. He goes completely insane, just destroying Rey Mysterio. Rams Mysterio back of the steel guardrail, drops the referee, and then meanwhile, after all that stuff, Mondo's just like, just flipping off the bird to Dario Cruz, like, your boy got eliminated. Ha! I'm gonna be champ. I'm gonna be like, he's like, Lucha Underground champ and give the God champion. What now, baby? Like it's and then Matanza plants. It just hits Mysterio with the Wrath of the Gods, and Matanza just taking out everybody. And not only that, he just takes out everyone, including his own brother. After showing the key, he just didn't care. Just lays out his own brother, Dario. So, that's gonna be really good in the next couple of weeks. And then, then Johnny Mundo scores the pinfall, and Rey Mysterio is officially eliminated. And then Sexy comes in with a roll up to Mundo, only for a 2 count, and then Mondo kicks Sexy Star in the back. And then you had the Worldwide Underground, PJ Black and Evans come back and double team Sexy Star, and then, meanwhile stretchers come out for Rey Mysterio. Looks like Rey Mysterio's down, and then you see Sexy Star gets just laid out by the Worldwide Underground. All hope seems lost, but then Angelico appears from the crowd. That's a man who was formerly a member of the Worldwide Underground, a man his leg was crushed, just returned from the crowd, did a running cross body off the steel guardrail from the top, from like the top of the temple, just runs off and just hits it right down, takes out all of them. Every one of the Worldwide Underground, and Sexy Star crawls in the ring and pins Mundo and eliminates him. And it looks like he will not be the first person ever to have the Gift of the Gods and Lucha Underground champion. But he says he will cash in next week. But then the last three: Sexy Star, Mil Muertes, and the Mac. Mil Muertes comes in, tries to take the Mac. Um, but in the end, Mac tries to fight back, but in the end, Mil Muertes hits the flatliner, and in 1, 2, 3, the Mac is eliminated. And Sexy tries to do some moves, but in the end, it's just, you know, one big boot just takes out Sexy. It looks like it's all over for her. She just choke slams him. She brings a table in the middle of the ring, and just looks like it's just going to be a massacre. Mil Muertes looks like he's going to claim another soul, and he will run and once again become the king of Lucha Underground. But then Mil Muertes drops Sexy Star drops Mil Muertes with a DDT onto the steel chair. Sexy just continues to wail on Mil Muertes, including headshots. Wow, headshots. Yeah, yeah, just kept wailing on him. Yeah. Still not a fan of it. Headshots, but hopefully that they gimmick the chairs to make sure that it's not too much of too much pain going through. That's my hope. But anyway, they just continue to hit. Oh, like she just keeps hitting them over and over again. And it looks like it was finally gonna happen. It looked like wow, and then and just so he hits him one more time and he falls and like hits him with a pin. 1, 2, and he kicks out. And it looks like oh my gosh, she could win, but yet bam, just hits a couple. Muertes hits Sexy for just one move, and this Mil looks like he's gonna finish her off. And Sexy was positioned right next to the table as Mil Muertes was gonna destroy her with the Reaper's Trident, and then misses. Sexy Star ducks out of the way, and Mil Muertes just completely gets destroyed. Like Mil Muertes destroys the table right there, crushes it. Boom, it's over. It looks like oh my gosh, and Sexy Star might do it, and then she gets a 2 count. 1, 2, that's it. That's a 2 count, and people were shocked. I thought that would be the end of the match, but no. It looks like Mil Muertes seems to be impossible to defeat, and then it looks just, but yet Sexy continues to hit to the ground, but yet, boom! Muertes just lays one big right hand to Sexy Star, and she goes down. Looked like she's just knocked out. Mil Muertes could have pinned her. Sexy Star, and he could have pinned her and won the match, but no. Mil Muertes wanted her to suffer. He wanted her to feel every inch of pain and suffering. As Muertes brought out another table, places Sexy Star on the top rope. He goes for the flatliner to make a true powerful statement, but Sexy Star continues to fight with rapid elbows, kept fighting, and then Sexy knocks Muertes crashing to the table, and then Sexy Star comes in and finishes off with a nice double stomp to pick up the victory as she becomes the first luchadores to become the Lucha Underground champion. That, my friends, is how you build a star. As they built this up for the last couple of weeks, she won the Gift of Gods Championship at the end of the show last year. She was the Gift of Gods champion at Ultima Lucha Dos. She defended that title with she turned the title with honor, and then she lost it. She lost the title in nefarious means with via the Lucha Underground, and it looks like all was lost. But no, she kept trying, she kept working, she kept grinding, and then she became the new Lucha Underground champion, Sexy Star. Honestly, that's how you book. That's how you build a star. That's how you make something memorable and just plain awesome. Kudos to you, Lucha Underground, to making something this great. This is actually to me, yeah. She is now hold of the top championship. I never thought we'd ever see this. Well, it is I could say current year, but I think that meme is dead, but hey, 2016, we have a first ever luchadores as a first ever, not that, but a woman holding the main championship of a pro wrestling organization. This is amazing, And if it's one day or 500 days, Sexy Star can put her head up high. That she did this thing, and it wasn't like, it was a flukish or anything like that. She came in at number 12 and fought off many, many strong competitors, and she became the brand new Lucha Underground champion. I salute Lucha Underground for this, and hey, it riches things up, and it's not always a bad thing to switch things up. And quite honestly, I will say this: she's a lot more interesting and more over than Kevin Owens or anyone on Monday Night Raw for that matter. Hell, I would say WWE. Seriously. But that's another rant for another time. In fact, screw it. We might do that thing. I already ranted that much to the ground. I'm going to rant a little bit more about Survivor Series. Anyway, we're going to take a small little break because that's going to be, a good segue, but it's not really a good segue. But we're going to be talking a little about WWE Survivor Series. I'm going to preview a bit. And I really am just going to not preview all the matches, just get some things off my chest about the entire the card, and why there is only one match I'm looking forward to, and it's not people from the main roster. Well, technically, but we'll get into that later. Anyway, we're gonna put some music here. Let's see what's some good music. How about how about this? From yes, we'll look at we'll play a little bit of Teenager album from OC Remix. We're gonna play some Alley Clap Blues, Cell Apocalypse. This is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The album is Cell Shock, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cell Shock. You can find this album at ocremix.com. It's great stuff here. Seriously, go check them out. Just go check them out. You're going to really, really enjoy their music. Anyway, here's a bit of Cell Apocalypse, Alley Cat Blues for Omega Drive featuring Jordan Clark. I hope you enjoy here live on the Dukect Lounge. Thanks so much for joining me. Here, live. Ladies and gentlemen, here on the Dukect Lounge. Phone number to connect to me, Dukect, is 724-444-7444. Once again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Now, SummerSlam. No, scratch that. Survivor Series. Survivor Series. I always get those things messed up. But anyway, let's talk about it. I don't care for this whole pay-per-view at all. And to me, it should not be this way. Because there's a lot of interesting stuff here. You have D. Brian Kendrick taking on Kalisto. If Kalisto wins, He wins the title in the Cruiserweight division, will transfer to SmackDown. Miz versus Sami Zayn. The Intercontinental title. If Zayn wins, the title will transfer to Monday Night Raw. It would be, will Miz continue to hold that belt? Will he continue to have that long reign of 6? Or will Sami Zayn bring the title to Raw? Or what that will entail? You have Team Raw, the Divas, Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, Sasha Banks, and Dana Brooks at ringside as the coach. As Team SmackDown with Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Carmella, and Naomi. That's going to be really good. And Natalia as the coach as well. It's going to be really good. Let's see what's going to happen. That could be something really good. I think that could be a really good, strong women's Survivor Series match. Next, you have the Team Tag Team division. Raw. You have the New Day teaming up with Sheamus and Cesaro, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Club, Enzo Amore and Big Cass, the Shining Stars, the most blandest of bland teams. Seriously, they don't get any reaction whatsoever. Team SmackDown, taking on Team SmackDown with Heath Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros, American Alpha, the Usos, and Breezango. That could be a good match. It should be something really cool. I think Team SmackDown will actually win. I have a feeling that way. I just got the feeling. Next, you have Team Raw. The main event Team Raw. You have Owens, Jericho, Reigns, Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins taking on Team SmackDown, AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon with James Ellsworth, the man with two hands. This is supposed to be feeling big and epic. Raw versus SmackDown, even though we have bragging rights, but still, they did this before. We have Raw and SmackDown. There's meat. There was actually metal there. There was actually pretty good stuff there. I liked it. But at the end of the day, it was just show sucked. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't care. At the end of the day, this show right here, I don't care. The only two I care about is Brock Lesnar and Goldberg. Because they have two tough dudes just wanting to rip people apart. And Goldberg had some pretty decent promo. The match could be completely god awful, but I'm invested in it. I am invested in this match because gosh darn it, there's actually merit there. There's actually something there. There's something tangible there. Now, for everyone else, there's nothing. There's nothing here, and I hate that. I hate the fact that there is nothing there. This should be a big thing. Charlotte and Sasha Banks had this just mostly not great, it was terrible, a very important main event match at Hell in a Cell. It should have some type of gravitas, something big and important. And Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch, all these things. I think this could be a really good female match. I think it should be, but I don't care. I don't care for the tag team. I don't care about, the singles matches. Yes, Kalisto wins. The whole thing goes to SmackDown, and, well, SmackDown will have 205 Live, which, quite honestly, at this point, the way the Cruiserweight division has been, it feels like, I'm going to say this right now, the Cruiserweight division has been a complete and utter bust. Seriously, the Cruiserweight Classic, great stuff. I will watch that over and over again. In fact, I'm going to probably watch some of it later on this week. I'll watch a little bit of it just to remind myself, oh yeah, this was really good. Yeah, all these guys were really good, but no, I don't care. I don't care about 205 Live. I don't care about Kalisto. I don't care about D. Brian Kendrick. I don't care about any of these people. The only person I do care about in the Cruiserweight division is Cedric Alexander, because hopefully he can gain some weight and actually go into the mid-card and go to the main event, because I think he is someone you can actually put a main championship on. He could be something great. I truly believe that. Cedric Alexander can be great. I will not let that go. I won't let go. I won't let go of that. I still believe that Cedric Alexander is that dude. I believe that he can be a main eventer. I'm putting that out right now. If WWE knows how to do things. If the WWE knew what they had in Cedric Alexander, they would actually build him up. Not just for the cruiserweights, but actually have him build up some weight. Because I think Cedric Alexander could be, if they really pushed it, it could be something really special. If they really wanted to. And that's why I don't care for Kallista. I don't care about. And the Miz and Sami Zayn, okay, but I think it'd be a decent match. But Sami Zayn has been just. I don't care for Sami Zayn at all. I don't care. He just. Sami Zayn should be something. He has legitimately. Sami Zayn, this fucking on they killed him. They killed him because they dragged out the stupid crap between him and Kevin Owens, and they just couldn't do anything for him. Like I said, me and Chris Moore talked about this last week. They both just didn't know what to do with him. They did not know what to do with Sami Zayn. That's why people are just so apathetic to him. Maybe win the Intercontinental title and going to Monday Night Raw will fix that up. But too many card titles, I don't care. I don't care for about two. Seriously, you know what? Honestly, at this point, put Roman Reigns, give him the Universal title. Give him the Universal title because Kevin Owens has become a failure. He is a failure like Seth Rollins has become a failure. He sucks, all right? I don't care what else. He is a great. He could do great stuff in the ring, but he's a comedy jobber. That's what he is, man. I don't care anymore. Go ahead, any people. Say what you want. Call me a full-on hater. I don't care. Kevin Owens has failed as a main eventer. He has failed. Failed, and there is no way for him to come back from it. Every week he shows up with that big old the bill, like trying to be cool. Like, yeah, just the Kevin Owens show. Yeah, the Kevin Owens show has been losing the ratings and becoming more relevant. Your show has become irrelevant. The Kevin Owens era has become irrelevant. That's why I wish TNA did fall, so Bobby Lashley could show up, beat the hell out of Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho and shove his list up his ass, and then we'll never see it. And then he takes down Triple H. He takes down, it just kills all of them. All of them, the no more McMahons, and we have just general managers or whatever, and just build them up as just completely badasses again. Wrestling should be just badasses again. Kevin Owens is not a badass. He's just bland, boring, not funny, and he is a waste of time. Kevin Owens is literally a waste of time. And people say, oh, what about Finn Balor? No. Finn Balor? If he was in this situation, I would be saying the same damn thing. Finn Balor wouldn't have drew any of those ratings up. And I see people posting that he's like, oh, he could be the next Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Seriously, get the hell out of here, man. Why the hell you think that he's going to be next Stone Cold Steve Austin? When he was on Raw, the ratings still didn't light up the fire. If he stayed there, he'd just be right there, be like, yeah, well, whatever. Ratings would still be going down. Ratings would still go down, and Seth Rollins would still be doing the same stupid stuff, but he'll be a heel and whatever. We'll have this whole stupid stuff. And meanwhile, Triple H is still the whole Triple H saga. They just dropped it. Seth Rollins saying they're gonna burn the place up. Oh, I want to be a part of Team Raw. We want to burn it down, but instead he just mumbled and did jokes. This company just don't know what they don't know what they're doing. Seth Rollins still with his terrible theme, walks down in the ring, does his jokey jokes, and I don't care. Roman Reigns gets booed because he's been booked terribly, because he does have to look, he can wrestle. Fine. You know what? You have your Kevin Owens. Bring back help. Put Braun Strowman in there. You get rid of Reigns. Like, yeah. And the ratings will still go down, and no one will take responsibility for it. No one. The fans will look and say, oh, they will point the hell like, yeah, John Cena can't draw. John Cena, he's losing ratings. Randy Orton, same thing. But when their guys show up, when their big dude, Roman Reigns can't draw ratings. But when their dudes, when their stuff, they're quiet. They ain't talk. Oh, it's other stuff. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. It's all this except for the main problem. guys have no type of. Do you have any type of responsibility or anything at all? These guys, they say it's everyone else's fault, but yet not their guys. Look, if it's your guy, it's your favorite guy, fine. But yeah, I see this. It frustrates me because I like wrestling. You heard me go gush over Aztec Warfare. I think wrestling right there. That reminds me so much of it. Sure, it's crass, but I think it's the good type of crass that's needed now. And heck, that crassy, trashy product that Lucha Underground just have a strong female character of their show win their main belt. What is Raw doing in their progressive wonderland? What are they doing? Having some neckbeard like a fan from out of the crowd that basically gave me his Make a Wish Foundation for the years. It's just like Kevin's just like Make a Wish dude that come from like a crowd and just not really a wrestler sometimes. How his main move, his power bomb to the ring apron. Remember that people like, oh my god, I took out Sami Zayn. Oh, it took those guys out, and I'm like, they killed it when you had Seth Rollins, who they said, oh, this takes weeks to come out. I'm like, weeks of your career. Yeah, they killed the move. Not only they killed it, but Seth in the match, a Hell in a Cell, no selling it back whatsoever. He still did his high moves, still did everything else. So I'm like, Seth, Kevin Owens, I can't take his ass seriously. AJ Styles jobbing to James Ellsworth, that's great. That's comedy. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah, there's so much comedy that ratings and people are just leaving. So funny that I see more taped. I see a lot of tarp on these WE shows now, on SmackDown and the house shows, especially the house shows. I don't see nobody there. Barely people show up. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Tells me that the WWE is in need of actual substance, of actual quality. But they're not gonna do it. They don't get that. They don't have that. You know? And the crazy thing is I'll do a preview video on NXT TakeOver, but I haven't watched a full NXT episode in weeks. I don't know what's happening to me. I just I'm frustrated, man. I want to like this. I want to like the WWE. I want to do these things, but the passion to me is it's every time I watch this show, I feel disgusted. Not only just with the bad commentary or the bad booking and these people who shouldn't be champion but they're featured. How and the promos. Did you not see the promos of the Brian Kendrick standing up on those like on that bench like, oh, we need to talk about the cruiserweights. I'm like, gosh, it was painful and embarrassing. I was embarrassed watching. If I sat and people watching One Night Raw, I would feel embarrassed because this show is legitimately one of the worst things just one of the worst television shows on the planet, and it deserves to lose its ratings. It deserves to get losing, and it deserves to have less WWE subscribers as well. Seriously, this company, man. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take a long break after maybe Survivor Series, after watching Goldberg and Goldberg and Lesnar. I'm probably just not gonna talk WWE for a long while. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna tweet about it. I mean, I've been doing that, but I'm not gonna even do previews anymore. For maybe, hopefully, by WrestleMania they'll get their act together. The road to WrestleMania they need to start building that road to WrestleMania. And if WrestleMania, and I'm gonna see if I'll give them another chance at the Royal Rumble and at WrestleMania. If they do not give me any reason to do that to watch WrestleMania, I just might just stop watching entirely, and I don't want to do that. I like hell, I might just unsubscribe to WWE Network, and I don't want to. I like watching the old stuff. I love that. I love watching the old WCW. I like watching old WF before they, went to this idiotic route. But if it continues to be this way, I'm not gonna just put myself through this anymore. I'm not gonna put myself through these ups and downs and all this bullshit. I'm not gonna do it. And you don't deserve to do that either. So I'm giving them 2 pay-per-view. I'm giving them Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. If they're good, I will keep it around. If not, I'm canceling it. I'm gonna probably cancel the WWE Network because I'm tired. I am sick and tired of this monotony and just sick and tired of this terrible product getting my money. That's all I gotta say. No, I feel better. I need to get that out. Anyway, I'll take a small break. No, sorry. This is the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm gonna check out my live stream, everybody. That's gonna be a lot brighter. I guarantee you that it's gonna be a lot happier. Me talking about Kingdom Hearts and everything else. So I'm gonna be talking about that. So that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to talk about that. And other news and such. Uh, don't worry, the Lucha Lounge will be here next week. I'll find things to talk about. Cause hey, if wrestling is the thing, hey, I got video game. I'll find some video game news. I'll find some pop news, and if the wrestling gets better, I might talk a little bit about some wrestling. Cause hey, Lucha Underground's still here, so you get your wrestling content from me and Dukect for a little bit longer until Lucha Underground stuff, continues and then stops. I just don't care for. I stopped watching TNA because I don't want to get Dixie Carter any more of my time and money. This is Billy's gone, so am I. Anyway, Billy Corgan's gone, so am I, baby. Deuces to TNA. Hit him with the deuces. Anyway, it's Dixie T here. Peace, love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.